Okay, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys 10 different ways, 10 creative ways how you can do a double backflip. Okay, so a lot of you guys seem to struggle in how to get creative on a trampoline. A lot of you guys think when you learn a double backflip, the next step you're going to have to do is a triple backflip. Well, that's actually not the case, and in today's video I'm actually going to show you 10 different ways I figured out in how to do creative double backflips. Now, the first double backflip we're getting into is obviously the normal one. This is the basic step. This is the easiest double backflip you can learn, and it's basically the double backflip with the normal wide tuck as we G-trampers do that.
Easy.
As you can see in that double backflip, I tuck wide so I can get smaller, so I can get faster rotation. That is for me the easiest way to do the double backflip. Now, the second way to do double backflip is what we G-trampers call a gymnast tuck. Maybe if you're a gymnast, this is the normal way to double backflip for you. But for me, this is a bit harder because I can't get as small as normally with this tuck. In my double backflip, I tuck like this, like the previous one. In this double backflip, I'm going to tuck like this, the gymnast way. As you can see, kind of more struggle with the landing, but it's alright. Although I went higher, I jumped higher, I still couldn't land this one as easy as the first one. Now, the third way to do a backflip is we're getting even bigger, because this tuck is going to be a undertuck. As you can see, undertuck is going to be like this, normal tuck, gymnast tuck is going to be like that, and the wide tuck is going to be like that. Third double backflip, undertuck. As you can see, needs to go even higher on that one. It is a nice one when you're jumping on a bigger trampoline like that one, or in a super tramp. It's the easiest one to control in my opinion, and you can spot the ground easily when you open up. So maybe if you're going for a combo, that one is one of the easiest double backflips to do. Fourth double backflip variation, fourth creative double backflip. It's actually an official double backflip, not self-made up or something like that. It's a double layout actually. Now, there's two ways of doing double layouts, basically with your knees bent. Although with your knees bent, it's not officially a double layout because you're actually not completely laid out, but we G-trampers count that as a double layout. Basically how that looks like is like that. So the way that works, throw your body really explosive into the double layout. Like an normal double backflip, you go up first. In the layout you go really quickly backwards, so you get the rotation from the beginning and you don't have to tuck anymore to get rotation. Now, the second way to do double layouts is actually with your body completely laid out, your hips pushed a little bit forward, and your lower back bend a little bit. Now you get even faster rotation with this, and you get even lower to the ground with this. The easier way to do this, in my opinion, is with a layout in front of it, so you can actually land a little bit backwards after the layout and then get super fast rotation towards the double layout. As you can see, I got super fast rotation. I can't even see where I am anymore, and you basically don't have to do anything else than just laying out and let the double backflip, double layout happen by itself. Now, that was our fourth variation in how to double backflip. We're getting to the fifth one, more interesting ones. We're going to the stalls. There's three ways in how to stall double backflips, and the first one, and the easiest in my opinion, is to do a stall at the beginning of the double backflip. First of all, if you've never tried this before, make sure you can do a normal stall backflip. So you completely stall the first moment of the backflip, and then when you're upside down somewhere, you get the tuck, and actually from that tuck you're going to get rotation. So the normal backflip looks like this. And then obviously when you're going to do that into the double backflip, make sure you get enough height. That's why I'm also doing this on this trampoline. And I even got time left at the landing.
Triple.
No. Maybe on super tramp. Okay, second stall variation, sixth double backflip variation. In this stall double backflip, we're going to do the stall after the first backflip. So you're going to do a backflip, stall after that one, and after you stalled at the middle of the flip, you pull into another backflip. Make sure that you really finish the first backflip. Also for this one, make sure you got the double backflip, the normal double backflip, and the backflip stalls under control before you're actually trying this one. Seventh double backflip variation. We're getting to the stall at the end of the double backflip, as you could already guess. It's basically a backflip, and then when you're into the second flip, somewhere here, when you're upside down, you're going to open up, spot the ground, and then just let the gravity do its work. You can see it for yourself. I'm letting go really early in that double backflip. It's not the scariest one, is just make sure you got the double backflips under control. Okay, back to the normal tramp again. We're coming to the last 3 double backflip variations. This is the 8th one and maybe even the most interesting one, because this one is called a Rodeo double backflip. Rodeo double backflip. Basically in the first backflip, you're going to tuck wide, then actually pull your hips forward. Then you're going to be in the air like this. And that's going to be the first backflip in the double backflip. Then after that you're going to tuck again, so from this position back to the tuck and finish your double backflip. As I said, get your height because you're going to get a deep landing if you want to completely rodeo stall it, and if you want to get a clean one. Second to last double backflip variation. We're going to the gymnast way again because this one is going to be a double pike. A double backflip piked. I'm not that flexible, so this is actually the furthest I can get. Basically it's the same as the undertuck. You're going to tuck like this, a double backflip, but then actually stretch out your knees. So you're getting that pike effect. Don't comment about how ugly that was, you get the point. Last but not least, double backflip variation, and this might actually be the weirdest double backflip variation. I know, this is a double backflip undertuck variation, but not as a third one. The normal undertuck, but we're actually going to undertuck between the legs and then tuck under your lower legs and grab your feet. Basically the double backflip is going to look like that. Okay, let's do it again. Also the weirdest double backflip to spot for sure. Guys, that is going to be my video in how to do double backflips, 10 variations of them. Let me know in the comments because I'm curious. How many variations of these double backflips can you do? Let me know in the comments. Is it 1? Is it 0? Is it all of them? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.